Hi there, it's Lori, and this story is directly related to the Happy Meal. So on Monday, I kicked up this yarn, this amazing alpaca gorgeous yarn from Camille's Creations. You could potentially buy some of your own. It wouldn't be identical, right? Because hand-dyed yarn is different. So this is the only 7mm hook I could find in all of my hooks. I may try it, but I might hook size down, because at some level I'm kind of pattern testing for her before she publishes that tutorial. I will not put my stuff out until her tutorial is published so that you can actually get that. So I was winding this up. I was using the bottom of a flipped over round laundry basket. And because I was silly and put it up horizontally to me instead of down on the floor like I should have, many comments came in about, how do you not have a Swift? You have all the gadgets. Here's a thing I bet you didn't know I had. It's a blocking board. I'm not showing you what's there yet. That's a secret project for the moment. Anyway, I have all the gadgets, right? I have these for the hooks. I have an electric ball winder. I have a hand winder. I have all the little diamond painting things. I have little bags for my crochet hooks. I have the lock and stitch. Oh, maybe there's a 7mm in here. Well, let's look, or even a 6.5. That would be fine too. 6, 5. What's this one? 6.5. I might use this. I haven't used this little lock-in. Okay. I have this one. Now, why am I going over this? That basic brand. You can just have a regular handle, or you can count your stitches, charge it up, count your rows or stitches. It's actually got both. Here, let me show you. And you can see these clear plastic ones, so the light will go through there. But if you use this one, you can turn on a light. The light is right there, and then rows and stitches. The numbers would be on 2 different sides. So I have all of these things. But what did I not have? That everybody was like, how the heck do you not have that? A Swift. So instead of just making a comment about it, Camille, again, this is her beautiful yarn that I assaulted. Not really, but I'm sure it felt like that watching it. She's like, I'm not going to make a comment. I'm going to take care of it. So today is Wednesday. You'll see this Friday. Today, this came in the mail. What is this? If you don't know, this is a Swift. Or Swift? Swift. Anyway, I'm going to have to learn how to use it. Up there. You put your hank of yarn around it, and you tighten it down to whatever size you need. Probably that's too high. Probably like that. And then the hank goes around it, and then it spins so that you can put it on your ball winder and cake it up and not be chaos like I was. So thank you. There are other little pieces to this. I just have to put it together. So this lovely surprise Happy Mail came today. She knows I have 2 hanks of yak yarn. Sorry, it said yak hair. I guess it's yarn now though. So yeah, it's all taken care of. Camille took care of it. She's like, I'm not watching Lori do that again. So she's like, I'll just fix the problem. I won't. I promise I won't assault any more of your lovely hand-dyed yarn. It won't happen. It won't hurt it. All right. That's my true Happy Mail. This is purchased Happy Mail. Let me cover what I can there. I want you to see that's international. This is from the UK, from Ladybird Gloves. I'm going to link her Etsy shop down below. I want to show you the stitch markers I purchased from her. They're so cute. Oh, and this cute little sticker was on the outside. This is her logo. And then it came with a little card. And thank you for your purchase and leave an honest review. I'm just looking at this and I can tell you honestly, I'm in love. These are stitch markers. I'm going to show them to you. Ooh, I super love it. All right. So I'm going to show you all to flip it around the other way. I want to show you the teapots first, or the teacups. Because we just had a tea. Oh my gosh, I'm just messing up. I'll take them all off of the safety pin. I have a gift. All right. So let me show you this first. It's a tea set, the cup, the saucer, the teapot, and the spoon. And it's this style stitch marker. I really like this particular style because I feel like that doesn't come apart as easy as the circle one. This is going to hang on there very nicely. So cute. Again, I will link this below. You can choose your clasp style. So if you like to knit and you need knitting markers, knitting stitch markers, she has those as well. So I got 2 of those. So cute. Love it so much. Not overly heavy, but definitely substantive. Then I bought the variety pack of these, and it's so cute I can't even stand it. I'm going to start with the most basic one, and then we'll work our way up to so cute. So same kind of clasp. It's a hank of yarn as your stitch marker. This is very light. Love this. This one's, I told her whatever color she wanted, just go for it. You can customize with her. Her customer service is spectacular. You can get exactly what you want. I wanted her to pick whatever she wanted to send me. Now, I'm going to show this one next because I guarantee she sent this because she knows about my hair. So look at that beautiful purple variegated. Now that lighter purple was what my hair color was previously. Now, right now, it's a little closer to that darker purple. So love, 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 love. And that same clasp. All right. A beautiful yellow hank. I'm going to straighten that out a little bit. Obviously, shipping. So cute. I love how light they are. Because, so we have white, yellow, variegated purple. What do I want to show you next? Let's do this one next. This, I think, is actual thread, like that you sew with. Oh, the colors aren't showing very well. There we go. There we go. Look at that. So I think those are actual threads because they seem tinier. So pretty. So cute. So I got the, how many is this? 7-pack? I thought it was a 6-pack, but maybe it was a 7-pack. I don't remember. Or she just gave me an extra cut. She's awesome. Check her out. Her potiversary is coming up. Check out Ladybird Loves. You know what? I'll link you to that too. Khadija is her name. Here's another variegated. This looks like maybe crochet thread, but not as thin as sewing thread like that last one. So pretty, so fun. Love it. And then I'll show these together because, well, wait, maybe not. I'll show that one last. I thought this was red, but now I'm looking at it again. It's a rust orange. Love it. Beautiful. Plus easy to see on your work. And these are so light. They're so light, and that hook will be nice. Like, I would like to use that on a heavier weight yarn because, like, sometimes with the big yarn, you need the heavier stitch marker, at least in my experience. Like if you're working with a blanket yarn or something. And this one, I don't know if this is wire or it's because it's definitely stiffer, or if it's just because it's metallic. Can you all see how shiny that is? And I love it. It's like green Christmas. Love it. I thought, that's why I think next to it, I thought that was red, but that is definitely orange. Thought it was like Christmas color, but that makes me think of Christmas. Love it so much. So again, Ladybird Loves, and then Camille's Creations. I'll link the, you can actually order yarn from her, hand-dyed yarn. She has some blanks, and she's been in the dyeing process, coloring process, because the other sounds morbid. But anyway, hand-dyed yarn is amazing. There, yeah. Camille's Creations is the yarn, and the lovely Happy Mail, because she couldn't handle watching me do what I do again, and she's not wrong. I needed it. I have a couple hanks. She knows I have some hanks. So let me put this back. I'm going to put these back on, not the teacup ones, but these others so you can see them together. I'm going to try to alternate a solid and a variegated so you can really see them nicely. Love them so much. And I don't know if you can hear my birds, but the birds are chirping. All right. So there they are. Like I said, to see that one's color, I have to kind of angle it a little bit, and you can see how shiny that is. So pretty. Love every single one of them. And like I said, I told her whatever colors. I don't have any colors I don't like. There are colors I don't wear because, like, for example, yellow washes me out. I don't wear yellow, but I like yellow. That's just an example. And then here's these lovelies again. Look at how beautiful. Like I said, I'll link her Etsy shop, and I will link these specific. I will link Camille's YouTube shop or Shopify or however that works, so that if you're interested in getting some hand-dyed yarn, you can do that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use the 6.5 out of here for the hat I'm going to make, the hat pattern I'm going to make with this. But again, you won't see that until Camille's tutorial is out. I'm going to follow her instructions exactly, except I'm going to use a 6.5 millimeter instead of a 7 millimeter, in part because, for one, my head is tiny. And for another, it's like almost to help her get, I have really loose tension. So I know for a fact I'm going to need a hook size down. So to get the same size as her. And it will, by doing that, I can also tell her, okay, this is what size it makes with loose tension and a 6.5 millimeter hook. So she can add that information if she ever formally writes that pattern. I know she's going to do a tutorial, and it could be this week. So that's next on the list, my little secret project. Hopefully you'll see that within a week, but it might be 2 weeks. I have to wait until it gets where it's going. As soon as it gets where it's going, I will upload that. I'm actually going to film probably right now that item. But again, beautiful stitch markers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love them. I got the variety pack, and she asked about colors. I said, go for it. No colors. There's nothing I don't like, and I think she did a stellar job. Love this. And considering it's coming from the UK, it did not take that long. The shipping wasn't crazy because it's tiny, you know, it's a tiny little package, and it weighed, it says right here, it weighed 0.038 kilograms. I have no idea what that conversion is, but it was pretty lightweight. And that's even with these being a little bit heavier. I think if you just had, if say I had just ordered these are so light, the shipping would have been even less. But she's on top of it in stellar customer service. And then again, thanks for giving me a tool I've needed quite a while, Camille. Yes, and everybody in the chat that said, you need a Swift, Lori. Yeah, you're correct. Camille resolved the problem. All right. Thank you all for coming in. And can I get an amen?